somebody else vacuuming. Finally somebody else vacuuming.
Yep.
I'm proud of you, man.
No, she gets points in the next test.
That's exactly right. You should predicate everything on that, man. Everything should be deception and manipulation, man. That's the advanced course. So instead of, you got a little Filipino in you, you got a little Irish, but you got a little Aborigine too. So
Aborigine.
You don't want to. You believe that your soul is sucked by the camera, right?
Yeah, I do. The only one that I have to stand there and pose. I hate that.
Or are you pretending that you're shy? Are you shy?
Oh, I don't have to pretend that one.
I don't think you do either.
No.
It's a Pennsylvania Dutch thing?
It is. I think I'm more...
Are you proud of your people that they didn't... So, Grasshopper, it's time to leave. Are you going to start practicing your words of wisdom? Are you going to start building your system into a bunch of cliche phrases and everything that you can plug into the belting system?
You mean like float like a butterfly?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what really will take your system nationwide, won't it? You got to have your catchphrases?
Catchphrases. Only if they're valid, you know? Only if they work.
What about making fun of David Carradine?
Oh, I work for David.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying he isn't a good actor. I'm just saying, what do you think of it?
I love that show when I was a kid. And I watch it now, and I'm like, what the hell are those moves he's doing? But back then, it looked so cool.
I know, because we didn't know him.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? But it sure was cool, the philosophy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but what about Pulp Fiction, where he says you're going to wander the earth like Caine in Kung Fu? He goes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's the idea more than the practice.
Yeah, that was great. But you're right, the moves. When you look at Bruce Lee's stuff, back then you think, wow, yeah. And now you watch him doing stuff in the backyard, you go,
yeah, I know.
You know, it's weird, there's a lot of documentaries now on the Chinese system, not only of martial arts, but of actually movie making, the cinema of it, because the Asians and the Chinese are big now worldwide in motion picture production. Right. Just like the Indians are starting to be big.
Allie, thank you for doing that, honey.
You know, he keeps track. He writes it on a little card, and a lot of people suffer needlessly to get to red belt because they're not willing to vacuum. Yeah. Oh, wait, it's on tape. I shouldn't have said that.
It's attitude.
That's part of the secret system. I watched Karate Kid 2 yesterday, though, and it was pretty pathetic. Mr. Miyagi, Pat Morita, had no karate skills at all.
I know.
I mean, none.
The first one was good. It just started going downhill after that.
They all made money, though. They had 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to get the Brian Gibson guy and a bunch of other people to get in the idea of interns. You put an ad on Craigslist, cost you nothing. Intern wanted. Yeah. Code word for slave.
Yeah, I know.
John, it's the 2000s now. You got to get with the program, man. You got to start incorporating. You got to get the slaves working for you. The idle work.
I see that happen too often, where these highfalutin new filmmakers walk around and they say, "You can work for me." Oh, you don't get paid.
Oh yeah, you'll get a print.
You may work for me 3 times without getting paid.
Yeah. And you know what the trip is with them? They have rich parents. They're driving a brand new car and they got a credit card they don't have to pay on. That's why they're in development.
I think that's just...
You're old school, man. See, that's what the deal is. You were born in the 19th century, well, the 20th century, same as me. Did you ever think that being born in the 20th century would mean you were old?
My daughter was born in the 20th century.
Well, that's what I mean, dude. It's 2008. I remember when I was a little kid, I thought, will I ever make it to the year 2000? Will I make it? I'll be 43 years old. I talked to one of my father's friends. He's 70, just turned 70.
Oh, is that right?
He's already retired, though. So many guys made good money that are like 70 to 80 now.
I don't know what happened to me.
You're still working. That's why everybody says you got to work to the end. Got to keep working.
Here I am.
There's no such thing as retirement.
Watch me work.
Yep. Snatch the pebble from my hand. Your version, grasshopper, it's time to go. I love that one. Yeah. Did you come up with that recently, or you been using that for a long time?
Oh no, I didn't come up with anything.
Did you mean you came up with that when you were talking to me? Grasshopper, it's time to go?
Well, what do you mean? That was taken from a kung fu show. I just tweaked it a little bit. That's
what I mean. Your tweak of it. Everybody that watched that show in real time knew Grasshopper snatched the pebble from my hand, and you took it to the next level. Grasshopper, it's time to go. That's very wise. That's very what is not prophetic. That's
don't let the door hit you.
Right. Don't let the door hit you in the butt. Now, are you using proper kinetic motion theory and using that mob?
It's the shifting of the weight from left foot to right.
So you do believe in the wax on, wax off, though, right?
Hip and footwork.
Wax on, wax off.
Wrist action.
Yeah, it's a walking method, huh? So it's like there's horse stance, there's praying mantis, but you believe in a walking method.
The mopping method.
All natural movements, huh?
Yeah.
So, are you going to discourage anybody from teaching karate for more than a decade because it's a tough road to hoe?
Well, I give anybody credit who can teach longer than 10 years. Wow.
But just for the record, though, first black is really first teaching level, right?
Yeah, it's considered you're a master of basics. That's it.
I know. Sounds funny to say it, though. So in other words, when people start the program, it's a 20-year process.
Absolutely.
Taekwondo, you can black belt in 2 years, but in karate, you're screwed.
This isn't karate. You know.
It isn't? What is it, though?
Oh, it's just a mixed American martial arts. That's what it is. A mixture. In essence, mixed martial arts.
Well, are you like Bruce Lee, that you've come to think of your early stuff as obsolete, you've moved on to a new system?
Oh, absolutely. No, it's obsolete. Everything's useful, of course.
I mean, with stuff you learned when you were young, though.
Hello? Hold on a second. Hi. Wait. It's kicking in. Yeah, who's this? Yes. Good. No, you're not. Yes.